Are you ready to learn hurdler's pose? This pose is actually my favorite arm balance, but it requires flexible hips and a strong core and upper body. So try any one of these warm-ups before you try hurdler's pose. The gentle hip opening routine and plank practice are both strong warm-ups to prepare your core and hips. And when you're through with your warm-ups, try this next short preparatory sequence to further open your hip flexors, hamstrings, and quads. From downward facing dog, reach your right leg high. Then step it through to a low lunge. Drop down to your back knee and rise to find crescent moon. Bring your hands to heart center and relax any tension from your upper body as you sink your hips down and forward. Deepen your breath and allow the tension to melt away with every exhale. The next pose in this sequence is Hanumanasana Prep, or splits prep. Just straighten your right leg, shift your hips back, flex the toes of your right foot back towards your face. Inhale to press your heart forward and exhale to fold your spine over your straight leg. Keep using the micro adjustments with every breath to open and lengthen. And from here, just bend your right knee, plant your left hand, reach back with your right to grab the outer edge of your left foot, and you can always use a strap if your quads are tight, but make sure to keep your chest lifted and breathe. Now you can hold each of these poses for a few minutes if you really want to gain some extra flexibility. Just make sure to practice the left side for the same amount of time as you did the right. And if you need a little more flexibility, try holding a basic runner's lunge. From down dog, reach your right leg high, and then step it through to the top right side of your mat. Toe heel your foot to the upper right corner and bring both hands inside. You can stay lifted or drop down to your back knee, or even drop down to your forearms. And wherever you are in this pose, let your head hang heavy and find a deep belly breath to help release tension. When you feel ready to learn hurdler's pose, from a downward facing dog, reach your right leg high. Then step it through for a low lunge. Toe heel the foot to the upper right corner of your mat, and with both hands planted inside, continue to toe heel the foot out of your way. Jam your right elbow directly underneath your right thigh. Your inner thigh will eventually sit on top of your tricep. And then bring your left hand even and shoulder distance with your right. Fingers fanned out evenly for yogi hands. Your left elbow and waist will make contact, so practice bending your elbows back like chaturanga arms. Then gently lower your body onto your elbows. Set your gaze, pull your right heel close to the body to lift your right foot. And from here, firm up your core, keep your heart open. Without launching or jumping, just try lifting your back leg up. You can go a little deeper by extending your right leg straight, but hold wherever you are for a few deep breaths. And to come out, first bend your right leg, lower down to your left toes, and if possible, lift back up into a down dog splits. This pose has a lot of names and a lot of different ways to get into it. This is just one way, so try it out and feel free to explore other entries. In the future, I would love to teach you how to go straight into hurdlers from down dog splits. But work up your strength and flexibility in the meantime. And remember to give your wrists some TLC afterwards with some gentle stretching. Let me know how your hurdlers felt today in the comments below. And if you get a chance, take a picture of your hurdlers pose and hashtag it SarahBethYoga so I can see. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Tumblr. All these links are in the info below. See you next week for our final arm balance of the series, 8 limbs pose.